Hi guys, this is Rusty 78609, Central Texas, USA. It is Tuesday, August the 8th, 2017, and I'm trying to get my computer going here this morning because it's telling me there is no Wi-Fi network, and I know there is because it's got connected now. And so now we'll go on. We'll start with the comments for today. Anyway, it's one day closer to getting the Coachman 16 footer. I'm in my too big orange shirt that I'm going to go walking in, and my hair's all spritzed down, and that's the way that is. So here we go. Let me go down here some. We'll start with some newer ones or older ones. Let's start right in here. We're not buried in comments today. We got several, but this is on Mail Call. Robert R. Hey, Rusty, your channel is addictive, and I find it to be part of my day. What the hell is he up to now? Laugh out loud. Be careful you don't collect too much crap from Mail Call, as you will be using that shit burner for sure when it is time to get all that junk into your new trailer. Be good. Remember to smell which side of the stick you handle when you're poking down the stuff into the shit burner. Ha ha ha. Laugh out loud. Way to go, Bob Robert. Anyway, yeah, a guy sent me a patch. David sent me a patch. This is comment call. Gavin, hi Rusty. I like the idea of the stripped down travel trailer and add things I will use and want rather than a travel trailer with all the bells and whistles, of half of which I will never use. I agree with you, because what they do, that's where they make the real money, is on the add-ons, because they charge you 3 times what a radio costs, 3 times what a TV costs, 3 times what speakers cost, 3 times what this and that costs. You know, the microwave and all that stuff. And that's where they make their money. And so they don't want you to buy a stripped down model, because that's where the profit is. I'm fixing to sneeze. Anyway, I like the idea of the stripped down travel trailer too. And that's the way that is. So this is intuitively Mail Call. Here is a video just released today. Your new Coachman camper. It gives a real perspective on the size of the unit for your viewers. Okay, this is Mail Call yesterday, posted by Intuitively, and it's a link to the Coachman Clipper Cadet CBH 16 CBH. Jimmy says this is beginning RV. Got have lots of stuff. Well, you know, a lot of people like to have lots of stuff. You know, I've been doing this long enough. This basic stuff's all I'm going to get. For this time, I'm just going to get the basics. I don't need any of that crap. Well, I mean, I got to have a drain hose and a water hose and the basic stuff. But anyway, this is Cindy B. Mail Call. Wow, that woke me up. Yeah, my start, when I shock you. Sherry says I dropped my coffee. And anyway, this is Ronu. Breaking news. Why no AC? Ha, never mind. I just saw the part of the window AC. Awesome, Rusty. Yeah, the RV I'm ordering has an AC. It's got a window AC just above the kitchen sink. And just bear in mind that I live in an RV full time now, a 26-foot Jayco J-Fly. So I'm basically camping all the time, if you want to look at it that way. I have a home base, which is, it's out in the middle of nowhere. It's more private than any place I go camping, or almost. This is Courtney. He's 11 years old, and he says, our family has a lake house here. I did one on Horseshoe Bay, which is a resort community near where I live. And he says, our family has a lake house here. It's on the lake, and it's so much fun. I've been going since I was a baby. I'm 11 now. Well, I'm glad you enjoy the Lake LBJ. It is a pretty lake, and you live in a pretty place, so that's a nice place to have a lake house. This is LC. I don't remember what this just says. Rusty 78609 is the name of the video. I don't know what it's about. It's an old one. You're pretty cool. Enjoy your vlogs. Well, thank you, LC. This is beginning RV stuff. Rather be fishing. That must be a huge Walmart. It is a pretty big Walmart for sure. This is comment call. Julia. Hi, Rusty. Now, Julia's from Argentina. Julia says, it's about comment call. Hi, Rusty. Regarding the Coachman, what will you do for AC and heat, and how will you power them, and how do you plan How do you plan to power your RV fridge when boondocking? Great videos. Cheers from Argentina. Well, cheers from Central Texas, USA. How are you doing, Julia? I'll answer your questions. What will you do for AC? It comes with a small window unit, 5,000 BTU, and it's mounted in the wall just above the kitchen sink. And it runs on 110 volt only. And how will you power them? Okay, and heat. It also comes with a 20,000 BTU furnace, which runs on propane. How will I power them? When I'm going to be staying about 2/3 of the time in RV parks where there'll be power. You just plug your 35 amp cord into the power thing, and you got power, and so you can run anything you want to run. Now, if I go boondocking, I'll use my CF18 Dometic 12 volt refrigerator and use that for my refrigerator. I won't have an air conditioner if I go boondocking. As far as heat when I'm boondocking, I don't worry about it because I don't go boondocking when it's cold. So having said that, enjoy your day in Argentina. Arpod or Winnie, Dink. I keep leaning towards the 2018 tabs myself, but I am only 5 foot tall, female, retired. Best of luck with your decision. Thank you very much, Dink. If you're 5 foot tall, the tabs will work great for you. They're a little pricey. The reason I don't particularly care for them is I'm 6'2", and they're just they're not designed for 6'2". That's all. I mean, you could make it work, but it would be strictly like an overnight thing, so to speak. And I want to live in mine. This is Joe on the tiny home I did that was already finished on the inside. It says nice, but 36,000. Show that spot on the floor in the bathroom and the latch won't latch. 36K. You can buy a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, double wide almost. That's crazy overpriced. Well, depends. Try building one out, Joe, and see what you run into. Materials cost a lot. I mean, you'll be surprised when you start. If you buy you an unfinished building and you're going to make it into a home, you're going to be very impressed with what materials cost. They don't cost much each, but when you got to buy 100 of them, it stacks up. This is Lillian. Mail call. It says, good one, Dave. Thanks. Now I will sleep good. Well, yeah, Dave was the guy that sent me the patch for the shit burner. Crazy, man. Deal with it. The realist. Arpod or Winnie. Arpod, the #1 selling travel trailer under 23 feet in North America. This is about camping Guadalupe Mountains. Cool camping Guadalupe Mountains, Rusty. Well, thank you very much. And then he says, you like to drive in your truck? Yeah, I do. I like to cruise around. Not a whole lot, but every now and then I like to just take a drive just to get out of this RV and see what's going on in the rest of the world. There is a whole world out there. It ain't in here. Some of it is. The world I live in is here. This is Lahoozy 100. Lousy, I guess is what he's saying there. That's the name. This is about relationships. Thank you for sharing your thought. I wish you well. Yeah, the main thought I think I had in that video was just the fact that whenever you are in a relationship, if you marry your best friend, you're good to go. The lust doesn't last very long. And agree to disagree. I think that's one of the things I pointed out. And this is Droplek. Beginning RV living. He says he bought a Viper sewer system, more expensive, but the hoses can take a beating. Yeah, you can buy really expensive, high quality stuff if you're going to full-time RV, because it will last longer. Those cheap hoses are what they are. They just they don't last long. They'll develop a hole or whatever, and then you either got to put duct tape on it and look like a bum, or go buy you a new hose. So anyway, guys, that's all I'm going to do today. Make this a shorter video than some of the others. Let's see if there's something interesting here. Let me go down some. This is 18. I think I've done some of these. Well, here's one. I don't know if I answered this one yesterday or not. It says, why do you not have a pet for companionship? I've only been following you for a short while, but I imagine you've shared this info before. I haven't been able to find it yet. Well, actually, I did have about 6 months ago or whenever it was. I don't know. It's been a while, maybe a year ago for all I know. But I bought me a $500 dog. It was a toy or miniature poodle. And it was a great little puppy. It was a puppy. It was about 8 weeks old. And I tried, trained it. I kept it for about 2 weeks. And it was, I love, the little puppy was great and it was doing the best it could, but it was a puppy, it was hard, and I wasn't good at housebreaking it and all that kind of stuff. So I gave up, took it back, and got my money back because we had that agreement up front. But I'm really glad it didn't work out because I like it the way it is. I've done this so long. I've been living alone or by myself for 30 years, and it's just gotten to be a habit of being not interfered with. If I want to do something, I get up and do it. And I don't have to worry about the dog or whoever or whatever. And so anyway, yeah, this is on mail call. This is SRM. I got a folder yesterday, a way to organize my mail rather than putting it in the bucket. And later on, I'll probably do that. It'll be a winter project. Says Rusty, that is a very nice and super creative gift. The person that sent it to you must be a truly precious and thoughtful person, a rarity in these modern day times. You have some really fantastic fans watching your videos. I know because I am one of them. Ha ha. Yeah, that there are some great people. I have to tell you. I mean, I've got some stuff in the mail like this right here. Just came in the mail. This guy in Del Rio area made that. And I need to have his name there on the front and his phone number and everything else, so you can call him because that's free-handed routing, and he did a great job. And he does it commercially. There's a link. I can't remember. It's here somewhere. I think PJ Bikerful posted it. But anyway, let's look here. I'll see if I can see a couple of more. Oh, here you go. Clinton says, Rusty, do you think you could say bye-bye one more time? I used to do that. There was a joke about that, bye-bye. Well, whenever I told the joke that went along with that bye-bye, some people were a little bit offended by it, so I tampered it down, and then finally I just let it fade. What else we got here? This is Wandering Travels. Please hit the subscribe button. My care package got mail call going for you. Ha ha. Thank you. Anyway, I also got a link from PJ Bikerful on excuse me. There's an old album that was put out by Chris Christopherson and Rita Coolidge. They were married for a while, and they both, when they were singing together, it was just magic. I have to tell you, man, they were in total lust, okay? And they sang a song about it's so hard to be friends when it was so easy to be lovers, and that was pretty much the story of their relationship. But if you want to listen to some really good, in my opinion, music, it is amazing. Chris Christopherson, I think, wrote most of the songs in it, and great songwriter he is. Again, the album was named Full Moon. It was made in 1973. PJ Bikerful put a link to it on my comment call for the 6th, I think. 6th or 7th, I'm not sure. It doesn't have the date on this. It was 19 hours ago is what it shows. But anyway, it is really a good album. I listened to it. Thank you, PJ. But anyway, yeah, Matt Harden says, Chris was married to Rita. Yeah, he was. And but they both had careers, and that'd be pretty hard to do. They were both successful, and their careers were booming at that time, blossoming. And he was gone out to Hollywood making those corny movies. He's not a great actor, I have to say that. He and Willie Nelson either. They're not. They're not trained. They're singers and musicians. Songwriters. And for them to play the part of an old hardened cowboy was pretty tough. That was kind of a stretch. You know what I mean? Even Johnny Cash got in on that act. But be that as it may, that's all I'm going to tell you today. That's all the comments, guys. But anyway, we're one day closer to the Coachman, and we'll just see how that all works out. I will tell you this: there's going to be a lot less. This on the wall will not make it to the new one, unfortunately. But before I put this away, I may use it when I'm at home base sometimes if I can, because I can put it on the patio. But in the new RV, I just don't have a place to store it. So I'm going to put it in a secure uh, box or storage box on the patio, and then when I'm at home, I may put it up or figure out a way to use it occasionally. Because this is, this right here, I love this right here from New York. This came from the guy, I can't remember who that came from. No, I can't remember names worth of crap. I'm getting too old. And then these two, Cullen and what was the boy's name? Cullen and Hagen brothers. I think they're out of Beaumont, Texas. They drew those pictures. And yeah, I appreciate all that stuff. Actually, the reason I keep it is more than just. It's because they actually did that. They thought about it. That's the amazing part. And so anyway, having said that, guys, y'all have a great day. And I'm going to post a video later on today. I think Clint suggested one, which is a good one. And I'll see if I can get some more info, and then I'll put together a video on it. And it will be related to RV insurance and, some of the things you might need to know. Because I don't think there's a whole lot of tricks to it, but of course I've never really checked. So I'm going to check a little bit today, and I may find out something about my own. I've got mine through Geico, and it's kind of a add-on to my auto policy, but I don't want to go too far there. But anyway, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye, 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 USA made when you can. Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. It will help you avoid gout. It will help you avoid kidney stones. It will help you lose weight, and it will help you balance your blood sugar level if you're diabetic. And what else? Take deep breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth several times a day. Why? Because that relieves stress. It really does, and it will lower your blood pressure. Lowering your blood pressure does what? Your heart doesn't have to work so hard. You will live a little bit longer, and that's what we all want. We want to live healthily. And, eat less. Don't eat so much junk food. Don't eat out. I know it's hard to do. I mean, it's hard for me to do it, too. But, I keep stuff like almonds around. I got some organic carrots, the little stubby ones they come out with in packages. And whenever I get the munchies, I'll just munch on a carrot or some of those almonds, and I guess that's better than something else. But having said that, guys, just eat less, stretch, walk, and enjoy your life. Keep your health. From Central Texas, USA, adios amigos, bye-bye.